Welcome back. We are here with part 4 of Reign 3 of our royal family. And right now, Leto is interim king until Gohan is old enough to become king. And actually, today is Gohan's birthday, so he will be becoming a teenager. So let's get the butler to bake him a cake. And we'll start a club gathering, get all the nobility over here. I mean, it's a big deal when the crown prince has a birthday. Looks like Simone is talking to someone whose name I forget. I think he's in the Perryton family. Um, and yeah, so we're going to refill our dog bowl here as well. And yeah, so here's our cake. Let's get everyone to gather around and blow out the candles. So here we go. He's blowing out the candles and aging up into a teen. So I'll do some create a sim off camera and then we will do a little, showing again of his outfits. I did choose loner and military for him, and I'm thinking that he wants to be involved in like the military and um, has to also, kind of be a loner because I think that he's really been isolating himself since his parents died and just really hanging out with the dog only. So that's why I chose loner. And as you can see, we've been going through his outfits. Here they are. He is very cute, and I think that it is all going to be up and up. He actually looks a lot like a really good mix between his parents. Like he has his mother's hair and skin color and eyes, but he has his father's like facial features, and I think that it goes really well. He actually looks a lot like his uncle here, which is kind of funny. But anyway, it looks like Simone is mortified. That's fine. And I actually might have to take that aspiration out because I need to do some testing on my mods because it's totally messed up my aspirations, but that's a later me problem. She's going on a jog. She just needs to jog for 2 more hours. And here everybody is having some cake for the birthday. There's Rachel again. She's been hanging out a lot. And there's that guy from the Perryton family whose name I don't remember. And also, since he is going to join the military career, I'm debating putting Gohan in college. I'm not really sure yet, but if we do put him in college, I want him to have a head start here. So that's why I'm having him, exercise a bit and maybe he'll get some scholarships or something. Not that we need the money or anything. So, but I do want him to be able to get into the correct college that he can go to that, helps him on the military career. Also, Aubrey just called. That's Leto's wife, who her and his two sons are currently living back at the duchy that he is, the Grand Duke of. And I think that it's, been a real strain on their marriage for them to be apart. And I think that also Leto is kind of seeing that, Gohan's getting older. Soon the time is going to come, but he doesn't feel like Gohan's ready. And Gohan's kind of like, okay, so what do I have to do? Can I be king now? And Leto's just kind of like, no, absolutely not. You are not ready to be king. You just became a teenager. It's not time. And I think that Gohan's a little salty about that. He like, all kids, they like think that they're ready for everything, but he's not ready. And Leto was telling him that, but also since, this is obviously not an excuse because my Sims are all terrible people, you know that. So Leto is like aggressively telling him like you're not ready, blah blah blah. I left my family for you and to take care of you and your siblings. Well, my children had to be raised alone as well, and he just kind of like unloads all of this baggage onto Gohan, and so they get into a fight about it. And he's just like, you know what, go away, like get out of my face. And so they are both really upset about it, and it is not a good place. But Simone is all set. She just needs to go on one more date to get to the next part of her aspiration. So we'll work on that as well. And yeah, I think she doesn't even realize the tension here. These two are like really fuming at each other, but she needs a little snacky snack. So she's going to get something to eat. I'm pretty sure the butler ate half of that, which is a little weird, but they're sort of like together. So I guess it's not that weird. Anyway, Gohan is going to go for a jog to clear his head. He kind of likes to spend some time outside of the castle, kind of get away from it all. I think that that's also part of like the loner thing. He doesn't want to hang out around other people. He just wants to go out and have some alone time. He's very sad about their fight. So there's that. and they actually have to go to school soon, but since for some reason they just like don't go, so I'm thinking, okay, well, let's send Simone on a date. So Simone is going to invite Layla out. Layla is her girlfriend right now and also the heir to the Griffin Duchy. And I think Simone is really thinking about whether she can marry Layla because she wants to, um, she wants to be a duchess. That's the next highest position after the royal family is, a duchy. So that is why she's interested in finding someone who's going to give her that title. So she is also, her aspiration is to be a trophy wife. So that is a big part of it. She wants to just kind of, be taken care of, I don't even know. What do trophy wives do with their time? I'm not really sure. So she is going to go to a restaurant with Layla and they're going to have a little date. And Layla kind of knows that Simone has been flirting with other people, but she's not too phased by it just because, um, you know, that's the. Did Is this not the time? I think I might have just totally rambled on and on about something that's not happening right at this second. She's got to be going any second now. She just has to be. Also, there's this bug in the game. Wait a second. Did I not get any footage of their date? Did I straight up like miss that? Oh my gosh, I think I missed it. Oh no. You guys, I'm sorry. Okay, well, she went to the restaurant with Layla and they had a good time. That's disappointing. I'm sorry that I didn't have that for you. I could have sworn I did, but I must have lost it. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we're moving on to the next part of her aspiration. I'm so sorry. She is going to do drugs now. That's the next part of her aspiration is to get engaged, do drugs, and then I forget what the last thing was. Gohan is so tense. He's like on the verge of a mood swing. He's so upset about like everything that's going on in his life. He's like not adjusting to being a teen well, blah blah blah. Aki is outside talking to some rando. And then Natsu comes home, and Natsu is a mean sim, if you'll remember. And so she just kind of starts insulting these two, like, you guys are losers, blah, blah, blah. So that's awkward. And yeah, so Gohan is going to invite over Lorena, who is actually Layla's sister. The game generated these names. I don't know why this happened to us. Um, so Lorena has come over, and these two are going to talk. I hate this bug that the power gets shut off when you leave the lot and then come back, but we're just going to have to accept it for right now. Anyway, Lorena, she is Griffin family, and she is like very like she's sporty, she's academic, she's got the whole well-rounded package, and I think that it's kind of been hinted at that Gohan should choose a future queen that has these qualities. So that's why they're talking. And she is definitely like one of those people who has been raised to be in a higher position. So I think her parents are definitely hoping that she can, rise to the occasion, and it's like pressure on the both of them. But I do think that they still like each other. Like, I think that Gohan really likes her and he thinks that she's super pretty, like I said, with those good triplet genes. And I think that he thinks that she's great and that they could actually, be really good together. So that's what's going on there. And actually, her mother is the one that died in a couple of videos ago. She got killed by the vampire, Terry. So there was that. But anyway, we are. What are we doing now? I think we're going to the Griffin household. Yeah, so we're going to go to her household because I want to do a few things for them. And you can see, so this is Mikael Jr. He is currently had some romance with Simone, so that's a little something something. But um, I think that Lorena is going to try to actually date Gohan now. Like she's inviting him over and she's like, hey, like, they get romantic. Do you want to date with me? And so that is what's going on here. I'm also looking for, I'm like, I hear something that's broken. Where is it? It's up here. And so she is definitely trying to get that spot and, you know, get close to him. And I think that she does like him well enough. I'm not sure, like, they only just like became friends. So it's not like you can really say too much about their relationship yet, except for that they're feeling really flirty and gonna go for it. So that's what's going on there. These two are going to start dating. We'll see where that goes. I think she is so pretty. Um, she actually kind of reminds me of Cordelia with like the really straight nose and the like. I just think that she looks great. Anyway, so we are going to continue on to get them romantic. And then also, Mikhail Jr. and Layla, I think, have had like a talk, and maybe Simone has come up, and, they kind of talk about how it's probably not best for Layla to, make someone the Duchess who, kind of has that, been flirting with other people, whatever, and that maybe there are other people more suitable. So we'll see what Layla thinks about that. And I'm just going to skip ahead to when they come home from school. Mikhail Jr. doesn't have a life. Anyway, so we are going to invite over Hyro, and he is Kitsune. So remember Rachel, he is her little brother, so he is not in line for any titles. But he is from a pretty prestigious family, and that is good. So she's going to chat with him. He's also a cutie, too. And the maid in the background just staring at them. Okay, so I'm going to have these two get to know each other because, maybe Lila's thinking, Lila, I don't know. Anyway, she's thinking that, maybe there is someone more suitable she could pick so that she doesn't have to deal with Simone's drama. So that's what is going on here. And then she's going to get a little flirty with him. So we're going to do the same run around here. And it seems like these two find each other very attractive. So that is good. These two, like, just like kind of feel this instant connection, chemistry. And so that is definitely something to think about for them. And then we do get Gohan back here just because their romance isn't that high yet. But we are having Layla and Hyro just kind of, getting flirty with each other and enjoying that. These two are both feeling very flirty and are very attracted to each other. So that's actually a really good sign. So we like that. She did not feel this way about Simone, really. So I think that she's kind of solidifying her decision here to maybe go with someone else. So she is going to ask Hyro to be her boyfriend. They are going to start dating. And then because she needs to kind of be candid with Simone here, we are going to have Simone come over so that she can tell Simone that she is thinking about marrying Hyro instead. And Simone kind of comes up and sees them and gets really mad and jealous. I did turn jealousy back on. So Simone is not happy. She comes here and she sees Layla with someone else, and she was really thinking about marrying Layla. So that is, really disappointing for her. And they're both mad, and, Simone is so mad. And Layla's just kind of sad about the whole thing. She's like, didn't want it to be this way, but that's okay. And she is more happy with Hyro, and so she just has to do what's right for her. And they are going to woohoo. And then Mikhail Jr. is up here, and he actually has a little romance with Simone, so maybe he'll like try to cheer her up or something, but she leaves. But um, maybe Mikhail Jr. has some um, what's the word, like alternative reasoning for why he suggested that Layla doesn't date Simone anymore. Maybe it's so that he can have her all to himself. Who knows? we'll have to follow up with that in another video. But for right now, what we have ended on is Leto is really stressed out about the whole thing and doesn't think that Gohan is ready to be king. Oh, here's some pictures from their date that apparently I didn't record. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Um, and Layla has broken up with Simone, so they're not together anymore, and she is now dating Hyro. And Gohan and Lorena are currently dating, and then um, Natsu and Aki are actually going to have their birthday in the next one. So we will do that next time, and I will catch you guys then. I hope you enjoyed.